center. Because nobody knew but you what it was going to look like, right? You were the only one. With this system, the whole picture could have been up here where everybody would have understood it. Does this make sense? So it's kind of like a diagram. It's a diagram in your mind. Now, as you go into this, all these segments are going to be involved in other segments. We're going to say this is your warehouse. Well, over here you got truck receiving, you got trucks going out, right, Bill? You got trucks coming in, trucks going out, customer pickup, orders, boom, boom, boom. All the different segments. Now we'll show you how different people do mind mapping. And this is where it gets very innovative. I've showed you this concept. That's also a mind map. That's a mind map showing you how it goes together. And to show you how the mind works, I started a podcast several weeks ago. I've got a producer, and I talked to him for 2 hours over how I wanted this all set up all the way through. He didn't get it. In 10 minutes of mind mapping, he got it. Because he could see it. Does it make sense? You understand it? So as you're communicating, think about this. You want to reline a chimney. You're giving somebody written instructions. This is a way to map it out. You got to tear the tiles out, right? So guess what? Here's the job. Jones' job. Tear out blue tiles. Take ladder. Boom, boom, boom. See where it's all together? It's connected. Can't get the tiles out, you got all this done, right? Drop liner. Boom, boom, boom. Insulate liner. Everything's set there in the colors. Joe, you just see how you got the pretty little pictures up there? You can do it or not do it. That's up to you. That's one mind map. The colors take importance. You can set in your mind. You know, you gotta set things up. You gotta have priorities. When you set things up, you gotta have a priority stage. So when you look at it, it's not going to do any good to put the liner in until we get the tiles out, right? So tiles are we gotta get them out. That's red, right? You put the crown on till you get this, till you get the liner in, right? Does it make sense? And guess what? Now we can communicate with that mind that we're having so much trouble with. Your thoughts into his. Making sense? Huh? It is an SOP, and I'm glad you said that. Years ago, I was a student of the E-Myth. Ken, do you ever make a trip down to my office to be showing you one of these?
Absolutely.
Every movement in my business is described in writing in these volumes of book.
Because of you in our office, we have one that tells how to make coffee. To me, that's important.
Not only how to make coffee, what time to start it, when to plug in, when to wash the pot, the whole 9 yards. But what happens is, people don't comprehend the written word. This enables everyone to comprehend what you're doing. Not only this, you can also use this, Jim, as a sales tool when you're explaining to the customer. All of a sudden, it's going to come through so much more. It is shocking when you try this, and it's the stupidest. When I first saw this,
let me explain that.
yeah, explain this.
I'm up there.
I walked out of the room.
I need some backup. Okay. I was at the front. I was up there doing my 20-some minute thing, and
I can hear you fine.
it's all way up.
You told me.
And anyway, I was doing my mind mapping thing, and Jerry looked at me like I'd lost every little bit of sense and was down about 30 seconds. And he walked out of the room and did whatever Jerry does. Well, then all of a sudden he walked back in, and all of us are down. We're on the floor. We're on the walls. He looks at mine. It's like, holy crap! And all of a sudden I look over there, and here's Jerry. First, he finally admitted that he was putting it up there just so people would shut up and not do it. But then he became a fan of it. Ta-da, you're here. But if it can work for him as hard as his head is, it can work for anybody.
I resemble that remark.
Completely.
Okay? But the whole thing was, when I saw her do this, stay with this. When I saw her do this, I knew that she had this book in her head. I knew that this book was there. This woman actually rode with me in Myrtle Beach the other week, and she interviewed me from raising parents, which is a very emotional thing to go through, the death of parents, when you look at them in the hospice and all. You've been in medical, you understand what it's like. very emotional. But I watched her put this together, and then the next coaching seminar we went to, they used it from a completely different standpoint. And it's like, holy God, this is the answer of what it's looking for, just like back in the 1990s when I read the E-Myth. It was back in one time I listened to Steve Blackburn when he was living, and he taught a class on call scripting. And when I heard that in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, it was like, this is a godsend right here, the call scripting. And I remember Steve standing in front of her, and Frick, you remember that? Myrtle Beach. Call scripting. Using ACM. Like, holy God, this is paying for my every bit of coming in here. And I'm telling you, this system will work, okay? Now, when you look at this, this is one mind map. These are unique. There's no two alike. There's no one to please with this. It is a communication tool that can take it to a new level. Greg, from an educational standpoint, are you understanding what we're doing?
Yeah, I think it's great.
Okay, so when you look at it, again, you can do it in the branches, trees, whatever. Mind map can reproduce for educational purpose using the Buzzins iMap software. There is software now for doing this.
But let me explain that. You will get a whole lot more out of it. We were talking earlier with pen and pencil and paper, by far. You agree, Jerry?
I agree. I've got a client right up the street that's in the retail business. She runs a clothing boutique. She's moving across the street right now. And I was talking about certain things. And it's going in one ear and out the other. I said, give me some paper. You got some colored ink pens. Boom, boom, boom. 4 sheets of paper, 5 minutes. She understood it. Wouldn't that be nice, Joe?
Yeah.
Would that not be nice? Because here's the problem. Okay, here's the problem. Of the people in this room that have been trained to speak in public and transmit a message from a public speaking aspect, guys, we are counseled on the pauses. If you've heard me for years, are you hearing me today stop and pause every once in a while? That's giving you a time to reflect. These are the things of getting better. And this is what you have to understand, because I was like a machine gun. I'm thinking like a fire hose, like this. I don't stop, boom, 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 and the brain overloads. So what you're doing, you learn to be better. Again, another mind map. Another mind map. They are works of art. But as you put this together, this, in all honesty, can be a map to your dreams as I have never seen before. It is a picture SOP. It is a picture of your dreams. It is taking what's in your mind and putting it out. Now, here's the next thing. When you get done with this, Cheryl, where's your thing at? Okay, there it is. When you get done with this, and we're explaining the job, Bill, how am I going to, do I want to send this piece of paper out with him? No. Where's my phone? There you go. All I'm going to do is take a picture, repeat after me what you just saw, take a picture. He's now got your mind map on the job site right there with this stuff. Hang on,
Mind map, find the phone.
mind map, find the phone. It all makes sense. Anybody got questions? Anybody got questions? Anybody think this is stupid? What's that, Rick? Don't know. You willing to try?
Did you try it? Did you try it yet?
I tried it.
Okay. Right now it is 2:05. I want you to mind map until 2:30. Find you a spot on the wall, on the floor, the table, wherever. Hang pins around. You go out to the bar if you need to. 30 minutes. 25 minutes.
Man, this might be a nice.
Right now, I'm going to take mine on the wall.
Idiot.
Really big circle. Huh? It's gonna be a big circle.
I'm gonna make a small one and make you feel better, Steve, because that's what I'm here for.
Fish for your arm, do mine sideways, you do yours below me.
Do what?
Well, here, you can put it right here below me. We'll move this back a little bit.
No, don't move that. Video camera. See what I'm saying? That's the video camera. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna stand right here.
Well, we don't have enough paper for you, buddy. We were gonna do mine after. Turns out,
This is whatever project that you want to drop off. So I want you, it's whatever you want to work. If I were you, I would like you to work hiring. How you gonna fix yourself?
Give me an orange.
You understand? So it's whatever.
is that your favorite flavor?
Actually, it's hers.
Makes sense?
Hey, sweetheart, I got an orange. What color you got?
I've got red and blue.
Hey guys, remember, the one thing you can't do is anything wrong, okay?
Can I make out behind the plant?
Sure.
Sure.
New clients?
I'd have to get about 25,000 words out of that little bit of stuff. Take one of yours and get one.
I can see her until you
I'm hiding back here.
You want a branch. You know what I mean? I don't care what you're working on, you need a branch that's called a branch.
CADs, drawings.
I just start there, and then when you get time and you want it home, you sit down, if you're doing some keep on. Those pads, I'm telling you, get through 15 bucks of them right all day.
The loss of
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably do at least 2 before I like to sell it. Because other things, you know, will come up once you.
Absolutely. He knows it. He knows it.
BNI.
Nobody was talking about job description. We need that so bad.
You can make these different colors depending on priorities if you want.
Too messy.
Everybody's messing with it. It's too small to read.
Small.